Hello.
Oh, what is it? Yes? Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please. Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need. Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
Yes? I heard that someone saw the ghost of Lord Vlindrel again, along the road to Brunel. I think I'll avoid that road at night for a while.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I am Alberic Litter of the Mages Guild. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. If you're skilled enough, Athragar has some rather powerful spells for sale. Very effective, but dangerous to the inexperienced. Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor. What can I interest you in? Thank you. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. Be seeing you.
Rashida does a good job. Keeping fire and steel stocked with good weapons. Maybe not the best in Tamriel, but good. Hello.
Don't get too many folks passing through here these days.
Yes.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
I see.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
I had no idea.
Of course. I
I heard that someone saw the ghost of Lord Blindrel again, along the road to Bruma. I think I'll avoid that road at night. Good morning. It's my pleasure. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. I have potions and everything you need to make your own. You drive a good price for a good customer.
No!
Take care, no doubt.
Rats? They've got Fighters Guild people out killing rats? You're kidding, right?
Without question.
I was in Cheydinhall last week, and I'm sure I saw Reynold Germain. He acted like he didn't know me, though.
Ah.
Do you ever do any shopping at Northern Goods?
I haven't needed anything there in a while. I'm sure I will soon, though.
Have you heard about Kvatch? They say that Daedra came from Oblivion and burned the whole city to the ground.
Oh, no.
Goodbye.
How do you do?
That Honditar sure...
I hope I... Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. That's more than... I appreciate your business. Be seeing you. Hail!
I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
Hello.
They say that when you murder someone, the
Good to
Dark
see you.
Brotherhood comes
What's
to you
new with
in
you?
your sleep.
May speak.
I understand
It's how they
Daedra
recruit
worship has
new
become
members.
increasingly prevalent.
Have you heard any word about the other much more dangerous? They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Oblivion. Some say Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
You too. What's this about?
May your kills be quick. What? Some words should be shared only by friends. Yes? How nice. It's just what I wanted. I don't trust... Yes? I'll take that and thank... Do you know Renald Germain? The fellow who lives on the west side of Coral? I saw him in Chedenol recently and said hi, and he pretended he didn't know me. I was quite irritated and haven't spoken to him since. But I wonder, was he really trying to be a fool? Or was something wrong? Farewell.
Hello.
There's no problem, is there?
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Velga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation. It's a matter of trust, and I don't trust you enough yet. As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Orkato is the de facto ruler of the Empire for the time being. We're a mountain people, tough, independent. County Coral is rich in mines and timber, wool and mutton, and hard-working people. You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Velga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you? Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral. Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues. I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Orok Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrick. A master sorcerer like Janus Hasildor inevitably outlives all his peers. It must be a lonely existence. The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas. Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Orak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder. Good luck, investigator.
Hello, I'm Laith Wavrick, the Chief Herald and Countess Velga's attendant. Welcome to Coral. The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected. My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and attending to visitors. But confidentially, I will say that Orgnolf has been acting a bit unusual. His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately. He has taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habit. Lots of dogs in this town. Lots of sheep, too. Of course, I prefer the taste of sheep. Fare thee well. Good to see you. Well met. How are you? Good morning.
Greetings.
How can I help you?
Rats? They've got fighters. How are you? It's my pleasure. Please, continue. Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my blades training. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you. The blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former blades. I myself was training as a blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way. It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades. Chapter houses of the Order, like Waynon Priory, provide safe houses for traveling blades as well as our more public religious functions. Blades who are too old for active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here. Brother Joffrey, he should be in the Priory House, I think. Take care.
Only the finest wares to buy and barter at Northern Goods and Trades. I'm Seed Neas, the proprietor. How can I help you? If I don't have what you need, you might try the other coral merchants. Renoir's has books, fire and steel for your armor and weapons. An old cleric with that name comes in now and then. Lives southeast of town on the Black Road at Waynon Priory. That Ramalas Briant sure loves his dogs. A little too much if you ask me. Can I interest you in some of my wares? That's a good deal. You got a great deal there. An excellent bargain. Come back and see me again. There's much I can show you. Good day.
Greetings!
Greetings to you.
What's new with you?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Good
It
day.
seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
What can I do for you? I don't like to think about zombies. Missing arms, legs, heads. They smell awful, and they're hard to kill.
So I
Goodbye.
What? You ever talk to Hondatar? Odd fellow, but he seems to know his way around these parts. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamria. There's... Take
They
care.
say syndicates of wizards led a boycott the Bureau of Goods in the land of the Altmer.
The Altmer have powerful wizards.
Good
It could be a
afternoon.
dangerous situation.
So
I
long.
heard people saying they ran
Bye.
into goblins around here not long ago. I can't stand those things.
Hello.
I can't stand the sight of those...
Yes,
Bye.
without question.
Reynald Germain has terrible memory. We've met many times, but when I saw him in Shadewall, he walked right past me like we were strangers.
Yes. What is it? Rats? They've got Rikers Guild people out killing rats? You're kidding, right? No, sir. I don't understand what Glistel is doing with Melinda's anchors. Hail, you seen her? And have you seen him? I just don't get it. I don't see a problem with it. Perhaps they're in love. Safe travels. Goodbye. How are you? What can I do for you? A great man, and a true believer, deep in faith and wisdom. He's not part of our community here, but a resident of Waynin Priory, the monastery southeast of town. You too. Please, by all means.
Afternoon.
Yes.
Hello there. My name is Yugal Ballet. I'm pretty new here. Don't know a soul. I'm sorry. I'm new in town and don't know anyone. I could be wrong, but it seems to me there's something shady going on at the Oaken Crozier. You too.
Tidings, citizen. Good day. I wish I were qualified to have access to the Arcane University, enchanting items whenever I want. Oh, well, maybe someday. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. You too.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure. Be seeing you.
What? I'm going over to Northern Goods and Trade. There's always something I need at that place. I can show you some new things. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. If it's broken, I can fix it. Let's do business. Be seeing you.
Good to see you.
You may speak.
I'm Dietsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is. It's all right. The guild here, that is. That's what you meant, right? It's fine. I'm doing fine here. Our hall doesn't offer much in the way of training. I can teach some basic illusion skills, but that's about it. Reynald Germain? No, don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. I'm afraid you'll have to speak to Falkar about that. You too.
Hi there.
I'm Magician Orentur of the Mages Guild. I divide my time between the Cheydinhall Guild and my own private studies at Willowbank. Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. You'll need to see Falkar about that. I'm very fond of Cheydinhall. It's where I met my love, Eilenwy. Our lives are quite long, and choosing the right partner is very important. I have the best shield spell outside of the Arcane University. If you can cast it, it's definitely worth adding to your selection. Take care.
How goes it? I'm Eilenwy. I'm only a conjurer, but Orentur is a full magician. Isn't he wonderful? Perhaps it seems silly, but our love is the most important thing in all creation. Orentur and I spend all our time together in the High Elf way. Orentur doesn't like to brag, but no one can match the spells he can cast. He might teach you one if you're skilled enough. That would be Falkar's responsibility. Good luck. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Take care.
Well met.
I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
How do you do?
I'm Trevand, the Red Guard, Mages Guild evoker. Surprised? Yes, you don't see many Red Guards in the Mages Guild. We don't much like spellcasters in Hammerfell. Wizards steal souls and tamper with minds. If you use magic, you're weak or wicked. My family didn't approve of my vocation, so I had to come to Cyrodiil for my education. I admit, I still have strong prejudices against necromancy, summoning, and illusion. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and I'm uneasy about tampering with others' minds and trafficking with Daedra. Daedra cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship Daedra in the temple. The Azura Shrine north of town, up Lake Arius way, for instance. I know a dark elf there. Nothing evil about him. If you're looking for the most powerful spells, you'll want to speak to Barisian at the Arcane University, if you're allowed in, that is. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. You'll have to get one from Falkar if you can. My progress through the ranks here will be slow. My prejudices against certain types of magic limit my chances for advancement. Goodbye.
Good evening.
A pleasure to speak with you. Only mages who have gotten recommendations from all the local guild halls can enter the Arcane University. It's a good policy, I think. That's Falcar's responsibility. He takes it very seriously. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Well, to be honest, I don't think we have much of a team in the Cheydinhal Guild Hall. We lack leadership, and individually we aren't very skilled. Bye.
Well met.
Hello.
Hello.
How can I help you today, friend? Is there something I can do for you? He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again. This reunion will be the happiest day of my life.
What? Did you know you have the finest horses in Cyrodiil? Right here in town? Black Waterside Stables, the best thoroughbred blacks. Bye.
Hello! Have pity on...
I can see you are a kind soul, gentle lady. Thank you, kind lady.
Mystery solved, eh? Reynold had a twin brother. Well, he had all of us fooled. I could be wrong, but it seems to me there's something shady going on at the Oak Enclosure.
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse. He's a...
Go ahead. How nice.
He's a fair...
Certainly. I appreciate the gesture. Are you looking for him? I think I trust you enough to tell you this secret. To learn more about the Grey Fox, go to the Garden of Dariloth at midnight. Look in the waterfront district of the Imperial City. I can say no more.
Blessings of Standar upon ye. Have mercy. Just one coin. We children are starving.
I can't stop to talk now. I've got to go meet my brother.
What's this about? I have a warm place to sleep and 3 squares a day. It ain't the bard's tale, but it's good enough for me. They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial
I've
goods
heard you can make a good
in the
living.
land of the altar.
I heard that someone saw the ghost of Lord
Hysterical.
Blindrel along the road to Bruma. I think I'll have...
I'm so hungry. I could be wrong, but it seems to me there's something shady going on at the Oak Enclosure.
He's a fairy tale. Blessings of our...
Sure.
Safe travels.
I can't stop to talk now. Ah, it's you. What? What? Brother? You misunderstand. I don't have a brother. Maybe I misunderstand. Another bottle of wine will help. What? Either I'm far too drunk or I'm misunderstanding you. I have a brother? How can that be? My family was killed long, long ago. At least that's what I've been told. Perhaps it's time for me to stop drinking. And he's coming here to see me, you say? Yeah, I better sober up. Yes, that's me. And apparently some other fellow as well. Strange thing, that. Knowing that someone else is also you. Makes my head hurt. Brother? Wow. Hope he's got a wine cellar.
It seems Somerset Island has become... Hello. Much more dangerous place.
I can't believe I've been reunited. I can't stop to talk now.
Hi there.
I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me with Reynold. I never would have guessed he was still alive. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly. He's Reynold. I'm Gilbert. I've seen plenty of Ayleid ruins. You'd think they'd be picked clean after 2,000 years, but no, there's still great treasures there. Weatherly was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked. They became separated. My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed Reynold and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully, however, it seems that my mother managed to carry Reynold to safety. While my mother didn't survive, Reynold did, and for that I'm grateful. But we both want more. We want our home back. We're not fighters. You appear to have more skill than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still inhabited by ogres? Thank you. Now, we're not quite sure where the estate is located. We'll offer up what we know, however. We believe it's somewhere south of Coral, south of Fort Kamala. It may be difficult to find. Since no one's lived there for many years, it may be quite overgrown by now. If you find it, let us know. We'll be waiting anxiously. I wish my father had given me a better description of its location, but for some reason all he told me was south of Coral, south of Fort Kamala. Be careful. Don't know what dangers may lurk in the Great Forest.